Hey there, Pisces. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to the month of November 2021, when it comes to your cards. And just a quick reminder, I don't appear in my monthly forecasts because, there's a lot of cards here and people like to see the cards. And so that's how it's just going to go. I do also want to remind you that if you are watching your rising sign forecast, your rising sign is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, well, that's going to be giving you the less prominent, albeit still significant side story that's playing out throughout the course of this month. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So Pisces, going on to the right-hand side, we're going to look at you as it relates to your world. And we've got the Eight of Cups reversed and the Six of Pentacles upright. And this month, you are getting a chance to return to a route, return to a lifestyle, or return to, let's just say an era in your life that you have sorely missed, or you wish you could maybe do better with, or maybe you feel like you've taken a wrong turn in recent history. And that's a big theme for everybody, going back to 2017, 2018, we're getting a chance to redo a lot of things. And with the Eight of Cups reversed, that is very much the case for you. You may be noticing the return of a lot of opportunities that got taken off the table, knocked off the table, or even things that you thought you had to leave behind. And this is coming due mostly in part to a lot of gifts coming your way, a lot of investments being made in you. This could be something coming through your environment in terms of maybe somewhere that you are working, or somebody that you are working with coming into a very good way in their own social contact list or in their material circumstances. But there does seem to be a very strong effect of raising the value and raising the effectiveness around everybody, including you. And there could actually be some kind of gift, donation, or investment being made in you throughout this month that is continuously lifting you up and allowing you to, with that Eight of Cups reversed, get back on track with something you lost track of. When it comes to the culmination cards, we've got for the bottom line, the Seven of Swords upright, and the overall appraisal of the month being the World card upright. This month, you are getting a chance to correct a lot of turns that you had either made, either by your own choice, right? Your own free will. Maybe you did it because you were backed against the wall. Maybe you did it because you thought it was a good idea. And you are getting a chance to do a great deal of restoration, renewal, and recovery. Because with the Seven of Swords, we are getting a chance to see what we may have left behind when we were making unstable efforts, right? When we have these rough patches in our lives, we have these, moments where we make these snap decisions under duress that may have lasting effects on us, our household, our working situation, our life path. We can sometimes accidentally leave some things behind, or we may do something that sets us on a path we don't want to commit to. This Seven of Swords is indicating here that you're going to be brought face to face with a lot of these matters so that you can, of course, make the necessary adjustments you should, which then, of course, is all going to bring you to this powerful level up, this big graduation that's promised with the World card upright, jumping up a class, jumping up a station, jumping up a status. You're going to be noticing that a lot of areas of your life are going through their own massive evolution, bringing them to full completion, bringing a lot of your journeys full circle so that they can be closed up and cashed in on. And you are going to also find that with the World card upright, the stories that are going on around you, or maybe the endeavors you share with other people, are also approaching a powerful checkpoint this month so that everyone can be launched and propelled forward. This is going to be a time where you are going to be feeling incredibly wealthy as well as incredibly secure, but be prepared. With the World card upright, it is still an ending card. You've got to be ready to pick up and step into a new chapter, nay, a new book, when it comes to how your life progresses after November. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Two of Wands upright. And with the Two of Wands, there is a beautiful alliance or a beautiful companionship, a beautiful collaboration that is getting formed this month in either a financial sense, a professional sense, or maybe having to do with a living situation. And this is going to immediately start showing its worth, paying off and paying out in a big way. This is most likely something that is going to be with you for some time. The Two of Wands often does show up as a commitment that we keep, and it does, of course, again, consistently reaffirm its worth. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Eight of Swords reversed, and you are dropping a lot of ties this month, but not necessarily in a bad way. I'm seeing with the Eight of Swords reversed, you are clearing out a great deal of roadblocks that are keeping you from having the support system you want to have, whether it's familial, whether it's friends, whether it's community. The Eight of Swords reversed is also indicating that there could be news about a mutual obstacle, a mutual opponent, or a mutual let's just say a mutual obstacle that you and a friend, you and a family member, you and a group have been maybe trying to work to overcome, getting overcome this month as well. It could be something that is neutralized by a friend or a relative, or something that you take on together that's going to be on a Pisces to Pisces basis. When it comes to your challenge this month, you do have the Page of Swords in reverse. Be so careful about being honest with yourself. And when it comes to a lot of these things coming up for revision, when it comes to going back and looking at your past and acknowledging where we may have made a wrong turn, we don't want to be obstinate. We don't want to endorse bad decisions that we've made. We just want to clear it up. Right? This is a month of work and productivity. And so with the Page of Swords reversed, there could be some things that you have to correct from your history, as well as maybe even sever some contracts or agreements that were made under the wrong pretenses. And this could be a challenge, especially if there may be people still invested in those things working out, even though they were built on false pretenses. With the Page of Swords reversed, we are getting a chance to correct some bad math we had done, and you definitely want to make sure that you do. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and this is going to be a month where a lot of you Piscean people are going to be kind of shown where we have been missing a good opportunity. For those of you who are maybe in established relationships, married, coupled, this could be something that we discover together about maybe a course that we have taken together, or something that we built or established in the past that actually was not something we should have actually embarked upon together. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, we are going to be seeing where we have been missing out, where we did miss a good opportunity, or where we should have taken a left but we turned right. There is also, for those of you who are available to new people, or if you've been seeing somebody recently, with the Ace of Swords reversed, we are also seeing where we may not necessarily have been evaluating or assessing a chemistry or a relationship opportunity fairly or properly. But as this is a month of correction for a lot of you, don't worry, we get a chance to do just that. When it comes to the month beginning to end, all right, so going over to the left-hand side, We have the start of the month with the Six of Cups upright and the Chariot card reversed. And so you are getting a chance to return to the past, as we saw before, a past that ultimately was destined for a greater road. I know that sounds melodramatic, but there you go. And this is something that, with the Chariot card reversed, it's something that ultimately, we're getting back to a path we got pulled off of. And there are lots of reasons we might get pulled off of a path for whatever reason, right? Job change, breakup, divorce, family matters, health concerns, whatever. We get a chance to finally, maybe with the right people or with the right resources, get back on track with what we had thought we had lost or what we thought we had to rebuild completely from scratch. The cool thing about the Six of Cups is that this is also something that is being shared with you. So this could also be something you're not doing all by yourself. However, the Chariot card reversed is indicating that there could be some issues that come up from this because we're also, healing and clearing a lot of damage done since then. And a walk back to that road might mean going through a few sticker bushes, might mean going through a few, brushes of marshland and, watch out for that poison ivy, but you absolutely can. What brings this about is the Page of Cups upright and the Justice card upright. The alliance that I was speaking of before, I feel is very strong here. It may not be professional, or it may span, a lot of different areas of your space. But with the Page of Cups and the Justice card, you're getting offered some kind of new assignment, some kind of new project, new contract to crystallize, to set firm, that is going to secure you. And with the Page of Cups, this is coming with a fair amount of incentive. And this may be exactly what helps you get back on track. With the Justice card, this does look like also a lot of repair work getting done for you. This could be sort of a retroactive repairing process, compensation process, healing process, all happening at once as well. When it comes to the second half of the month, you do have the Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed. You are dropping a lot of burdens, a lot of go-nowhere situations, maybe go-nowhere affiliations, as well as letting go of investments that have maybe cost you enough and paid you back very little. Because I'm seeing here with these two cards, you are calling it quits on what you are starting to feel and maybe even understand could be lost causes. And with that, with the Nine of Wands reversed, it's going to open up a lot of doors for you. Remember, there's only so much we can hold on to in our realities at one time. We can't hoard or it holds us in place. And with the Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed, you are unburdened and you are free to pursue a prize that you have a very, very strong fondness and desire to claim. So that is what I got for you, Pisces people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.